another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cornhuskers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. So Ohio's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. And I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Easy completion on the shuffle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Nebraska's offense will take the field for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver.
Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Wants to throw again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that
he's getting ahead of and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker! They're on the board first here in the season opener. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field, finding themselves down 7-0. Love to get a drive going here. Catch in the middle. It's Pugh.
It's a nice. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Give to the single back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
I'll tell you what, a few stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It's a seam wide open, and they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. An explosive play, and the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, there he goes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the toss. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago, you're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hart.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
On the run, it's Hart.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Under fire. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 51 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big, wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't gonna happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Mills. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Quick completion on the out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. It's a running room. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Sneaks it in.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hart. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hart. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Toss to the outside. Slithers into space.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Good timing on the quick out. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got it behind the line. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Turning it on! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Barney. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, it's a fake, headed for the end zone. And some great 4th down defense against the run. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Hart. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll try the right side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds a man on the left. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. Win something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Bringing the heat. Moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. He's got it. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. Oh, better look out. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Pugh. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Makes the catch. It's Hart. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bobcats are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Here's the give off the left side. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll go with a direct snap. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
And the returner will be dragged down. Motion from the wide receiver. Toss sweep to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. He's got the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Cornhuskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Grab near the sticks. It's Barney. And he'll run it into the end zone.